We went there, as you told. Okay.
About to make a bed. Okay.
You know where to put this.
People. This is my base. So I'm going to drill here and here to put the legs, and then I'm going to crochet someone sleeping or reading a book, and I'm going to add it to that. Becoming a teacher is not but
We went there yesterday.
Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you went there yesterday.
And as you said, we said that if you please give us work, otherwise we will die.
Yeah.
We will die of hunger.
Can't say I'm good. No. The violence on the street is more than me, so so I had to run away.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm doing craft for teachers, so I'm trying to make something.
Where's the wood?
I'm trying to make something out of the wood. I want to make a bed or a sofa or something like that and put somebody doing something. This is one of the projects for teachers in Finland.
Oh yes. So where can I find such a piece? There.
have you been and how is the street? How is the street? The street was too violent for me. These people who drag the undraggable and destroy, so that drama was too much.
Can I use that?
Yes, you can use it. So I have to, you want to use it there?
The size seems different.
Yes, we speak English, Swedish, and Finnish, but if you're that person that speaks only English, it's good to go because everywhere English is being spoken. So
Yeah.
Obido.
I
Obido.
think the thing doesn't
Obido.
you have to put it here.
Obido. You don't understand. Don't use me shiny.
this is my colleague Donald. What are you doing? What are you going to make today?
A fish.
A fish. Okay, so he's going to be a teacher here. He's making a fish. He's carving it out using all the instructions like the pro that he is. We have all the materials. All the materials here.
Is this what we used to have?
Let's go on. Posca, what are you making?
This one will break.
Just making the stand for toilet paper.
And I should go.
Okay,
up and
Posca
down.
is going to make a stand for toilet paper.
That's
So that is his project.
Yeah. So do you
Very,
want to
very
see?
smart.
Very smart boy.
Yes, very smart boy.
Man or boy?
body first.
A boy.
Okay.
Are you not
So
that
this
young?
part is straight out.
So that is
Maybe
his
later on we'll do
base.
this.
Okay.
Is that okay?
And this is my
Yeah,
picture.
Mhm.
This one will be done
Having
separately.
up the picture.
Okay, okay.
But for now, do this. Out.
Not here. I will not here. Here.
Yes, but don't.
So this is my base. I'm just going to smooth out the edges.
Using
This is the bed actually.
Are you already finished? Or I must wait for 10 minutes?
So can I work on this concept?
Okay.
This will be the base. And there will be one
No.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is toilet paper stand. Right? So I will put some can or bottle here.
Yeah. Or a picture of yourself.
That's why I used to do this.
So I just up and down.
Remember how to include metals. Yeah,
I don't know how to start it.
Like
How to start?
sandpaper.
Yes.
You have to use
Start
sandpaper
that
to
is
smoothen out this.
I don't have to know now. That looks very nice. And now we have
Smoothing out the edges.
you can go directly.
Yes, Dance, it's a school project
Don't have to go
for teachers. Huh?
Mama, you are. I'm surprised.
That works, but I think that the harder way is to put it standard like this.
Can we use this?
Which one? This is one moment.
Okay, I'm smoothing out the edges with the sandpaper.
I see. Yes. Yeah. And now you can
Oh,
go with that one, or you can go directly
welcome.
to the round shape.
So I have to do my project.
Start, so that line and that line.
Maybe I'm
Do you need to concentrate? Yes. Smart tool. This one. And then you take the diameter.
So I can think about the diameter that I need to make this one.
Yeah.
This is the size of the paper.
Yes, I think so. And
It's getting hot.
should you make
It's
it a
really
little
hot
bit bigger than
inside, but very cold outside.
that's up to you.
This might like sandpaper.
That is 11.5. So maybe 12.5 is 12. Then you have the possibility here to open that one. It's adjustable, and when you are satisfied, it's justified.
5. I think
Being a
12 would
teacher
be
is an
fine.
all-round
Yeah,
something.
but now you don't have to.
Not just in the class, you have to know how to make some of the stuff work
Yeah, because otherwise
so as to be able to integrate in your classroom.
That's working very well as you are doing. But if you want to make it even more efficient, you can put it here. You can put your paper, for example, around here. Have you done this before?
never.
It was time to do it. It's time to do
Right now I'm just using the sandpaper to smoothing the surface of my work.
Are you on Facebook, for example? You could do live streaming on Facebook from your class. Yes, that works. Yeah, I can use
This is an interesting cost. Come on, guys.
Oh, you are online. What about the legs for your bed? Have you thought about that?
Yes, I'm going to use
Metal.
is a fish. Your hobby is a fish. Guys, we have my very wonderful Odugu here. This is project, a fish. And maybe he wants to be a fisherman. Okay, I see. He does fishing. He does fishing during his free time.
This is the front
Do you
side.
do fishing during your free time?
This is the front part, sir?
Do you do fishing during your free time?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is his hobby and that is his project.
Oh, sorry.
So, should I do this?
Then just, that's possible. Otherwise, you can start. You can take one more here, and then start with the outer shape.
Alright.
Yes. That's too small. At the same time, the middle of the blockers there. No, because you can't do the crown shape.
Oh, I see.
So you have to do it find them here. You find them here. And that's what it is. Because then you can make a hole here. And you when it turns.
These are some of the advantages of teaching in Finland. You get to do many other activities that will help you incorporate in your classroom and make your students more, how should I say, there's diversity in the classroom. Yeah. These are some of the things that we weren't taught back home, but you have the opportunity of doing it here as a profession full time. So this course is called Craft for Teachers. Every teacher in Finland does this. You have the crocheting department, the sewing department, you have the wood carving department. So I have a project we have to build. We have to make something out of our leisure time, what we love doing in our leisure time. So I want to make a bed, and I love to sleep when I have free time because my hands are full. So I'm going to make a bed. I love to sleep. Not just sleep, not a lazy hobby, but maybe sleep while reading. So I'm going to show you the finished product when I'm done with it. So for now, I'm just making the bed frame and I'm using the sandpaper to smooth it out. So this is the bed frame. Yeah. See how the sandpaper is making it smoother.
Then it's maybe smaller in the beginning. That's all very small. Yes, I can go. Perhaps I will try to make I will dedicate myself. If you look at the
This is the frame of my bed.
yes, I think so. Let's see. Now you are in bed.
Good job.
Did you finish the call? No? No. You're genius.
Teaching in Finland works. It's fun and hard. These are some of the things that back home, when you see somebody dealing with wood, you start laughing, oh, that one a carpenter. But being in Finland and doing courses such as this makes it really like we missed out on a lot of things. Yes, we really missed out on a lot of things because when a child is that young and the child finds an interest and you help drive the child towards that interest, it's better off when they reach or they come to of age. They easily know what they want to do. Like these things are what is selling now. Handwork, vocational training, vocational work, having something to do with your hands is what is selling now. Yes, it's what is selling now in the job market. So incorporating this is my first time I'm going to be making a bed as my project. A bed, like a room, a bed, a chair. I'm going to go up to the knitting room and I'll do some crochet on blankets and or duvets like that. So this is good. I wish we can incorporate this at a very young age in the lives of the students back home. It will be very good. So they grow up knowing what they love, or they love doing what they do, or they grow up doing what they love to do and what they even know. When they start at a very young age, it's better. If you want to live in Finland and excel, use your hands. Yes, be skillful. Have a skill, then you will be hot in the market. go in now and drill in the legs.
Now you have to enroll and key, but then you have a little problem because there is also that's good. And one way
Always measure to get the right dimensions.
Yes, you have to change it. You have to pick up the Swedish keyboard from the this. Yeah, no, you have to do it from the settings. The settings to this type
What I'm doing, I'm marking out so I can know where to place the legs.
search, try the keyboard. Now let's see if you can change your.
Wow, that's good. So you go now, the piano. I'll just have the rest.
Now it's thinking.
It's that hard.
I'm mapping out so I can know where exactly to place the legs.
Yes, and then there's all the speed. Now let's see. Do you have possibilities? Switch. No, you have to check that, for example, when you have time, because you should get the Swedish back. But now let's do it that it's also possible to do it. If I take some disciplines and then you have to write down with this. Yes. And then again, and now when you are you don't have to log in again. But then you need a seesaw to show what you do. So now you go to the seesaw, and then you need a code for that one. That's the maybe that's. So now it's time to start with. I would say, don't cut that away yet.
Yes.
No, because you need it when you are shaping and so on. And now, you are in that situation. I could give you some advice. You know something about it. But, hey, hello, come here. I could now show you a little bit about shaping when you are in that situation. Yeah, looks like. Yes. But come here for a moment. I will show you about when you have cut out your piece and started to make the 3D shape of it. There is different tools. Let's start with that one. You are, what was it, Donald? What's your first name? Donald. Donald, yes, I'm trying to learn.
What is that?
It's a fish. And now you are actually, to show it, you are actually about to cut off the extra, but leave the extra there, and you have, so it will work.
Okay.
Because then when you start to shape the fish, there is different tools. Of course, knife. Who of you have used knife? Everyone has used it in kitchen, for example.
For fruits.
Yeah, for fruits, for example. But when we are thinking about and speaking about woodworking, this is a good knife. It's small enough to be easy to cut. Yeah. There is also bigger ones, but they are a little bit too big. I said to my four earlier groups this week that already kids in the age of 6 and 7 love using the knife, but of course you have to do it controlled. Show them, always work away from yourself. When you are working with, for example, preschoolers who are 6 years in our country, I know that teachers have done it in the springtime, for example, picking pieces of wood from the nature that are wet and easy to carve. Doing, for example, some decorations for Easter or Easter party or something like that. A smart way when you are working with small kids is to put, is it called tape? Around this thing, and only leave 3 centimeters there, because then you can work efficiently, but the risk that you cut yourself in the finger is low. It's low, yes. True. Almost zero. Yeah. When you are starting to work it, be sure that you don't have anyone around a meter from you. Use, for example, table. Don't go this way. And the first technique here is that you only cut it. And now I'm left-handed, so it looks a little bit tricky. But when you are doing this, you don't have total control. A smart way is to use your, in my case, left hand. The left hand is only steering, and the right hand's thumb is actually pressing. Yeah, the driving force. That's true. And that way you get a little bit more control of it. So this is one way to start with the, for example, the fish in your case. Yeah. A second way is to use another cutting tool.
Pushkar, are you good with measurements?
Yeah.
Are you good with measurements? I want to measure the length.
How did you do this? You just do that?
You need to get what you want to.
We have different.
Is that a mallet?
What do you say?
Is that a mallet?
I don't know. These two.
No.
That's
Mallet.
yeah, it's a kind of hammer. Yeah. In Swedish we call it träklubba. So it's actually not the same as a hammer. It's
In English, it's called a mallet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I have actually in the morning now I googled and searched names for different tools because I don't remember them. This is a chisel, working very nice for the shaping, and this is a gouge. The idea of these two are quite the same. If we start with this one, you see there is a planned shape and one with the angles. Always use it with this side up. And you can use it by hand, with your own power, away from you. Always away from yourself. Always. And as you see, always fix the material. But the smart way is also to use this one as a tool. Main point, always away from yourself. This gouge works in exactly the same way. This one you can't put upside down. It always have to be that way. And the same thing. Or using, in my case, my left hand, my better hand for working, and the right hand. The right hand on the material to again give the control, and the left hand is working. And away from yourself. If you look at, for example, that ice bear or what it is, you see, they have cut it with that kind of tool and taken away material.
And this can be helpful for her because she's doing the memory. This.
Yeah.
Ah.
And now you are doing correct, but put the right hand there so you get the control. And you can still have it even more to the material. So you are now just moving your right hand. Yeah.
Which part do you think would be helpful for her?
I think this one, because you see it gives.
Yeah. And you
Gives some
here in this you find different sizes. For example, here you see. So it's just to take the one that's working for you. Then we have the file. This one for wood. A very safe tool. Not so quick, but very safe. Or actually, let's start with the rasp. This is for taking away bigger amounts of material. My left hand here, if you are right-handed, the opposite way. The other hand gives a little bit of pressure. But you see that the surface is not so good, but it takes away material. Then we will yes, that is important. And at least in Finland, kids in the age of 6, 7, and 8 years, preschoolers, 1st and 2nd class, they love doing this. Then something happens. The 5th and 6th graders hate it. I don't know, maybe we have to blame the school for it. Then, the sandpaper. And here you find a value. If you have a smaller value, for example 60, means that it's a little bit rougher. If you have 120, it's like this. 240 is smooth. Yeah. And a smart way is, for example, to put it, use a file and put it. And then you go on for 5 minutes or 3 hours until you feel that now it's very nice. The most common question in craft classes in Finnish school is, I think, I haven't done research, but I think that the most common question from pupils is it ready now? And the most common answer from the teacher is, oh, do a little bit more. And I think, of course, this is a little bit also a kind of my thinking, but I think that if you have a class with, for example, 16 pupils, which is quite normal, and you have to give them freedom. But if you give them too much freedom, then you are supervising your project and your project and your project. So when somebody is coming and asking, is it ready now? It's easiest to say, oh, do some more, because then you know that I activate the pupil. Yes, I could show one more thing, actually, I think. Those are quite clear. Then, if you have, for example, if you think that this would be your body, it's a bed now, but if you think a body, and we need, for example, to have it to go in and then come out again. I will show you here. If I want to make a shape that goes in and up again, it's smart to do, and I use the same demonstration here, it's smart to do in this way.
So in this case, it would be fine. Yeah?
And I think that you will maybe work more on shapes that goes that way. Then it's some of those which I've shown. But if you would like to have, for example, a fish that got very too little to eat, so it goes like this, then you have to work another way. So if I look at my body and I think that, okay, I would like to have these muscles here, for example. It's quite hard to stay here for 90 minutes showing it. But if I want that one, Then I could do, for example, I would like them to start here, and I would like them to go here. So that's my part of body that will go in and come out again. Then it's tricky. This is a good tool, but if I go here, that works fine, but I don't come up again, because then it will break. So the smart way here is to cut in the middle, and then I go in the middle, that way, and from the other side, to the middle, and then again, 2 millimeters, and from the other side. And now you see, when I'm using this tool, I'm always resting it on this angle. And when I want it to cut deeper, I lift. And if I want to take it a little bit less, I put it down. And if I put it down too much, it won't cut anything, because it's the edge that's doing the cutting. Work safely with these. Test them, work from yourself. Those are very safe tools. Those are a little bit more risky, so be patient, work systematically. If there happens some accident, you have blood on your fingers, for example, you find
First aid box.
Yeah. There you see the salve click here. Here are, what are they?
Plasters.
Plasters, yes. Plåster, svenska.
Okay.
Plåster.
Oh, svenska.
In Swedish, plåster.
So use it. And in the evenings, in the weekends, when you want to go here and work, it's nice, or it's it's good that you are two, because if something happens with your friend,
Okay.
One person.
he's lying on the floor here, you know this svimma in Swedish. It's good to have somebody who comes and wakes you up and says how to do it.
Rescue.
Yeah, be two.
So I think we also need a day or 2 days first aid training.
What?
It would be smarter for the college to give us first aid training, you know? First aid.
First aid.
First aid.
Yes, actually we don't give you that, but it's good to have it. And for the teachers in the craft subject, it's recommended that you have to do it now and then. But I was about to say one more thing before you go on. Yes, next week, if you look at the week in Moodle, I think that if Linnea has maybe changed it, but if there says that we are doing these textile techniques as the whole group, these bands and those things, I think we spoke with Linnea that we will skip them. Next time we will work on these projects. So because you haven't started yet, so we get an efficient way, and you will get that exercise later on.
Okay.
So I think next time and the following time is concentrated on these figures and showing what you are doing in the lecture time. And I think that I don't show you the metal part today, because you have work to do with the shapes and the bodies and so on. But remind me next week when I think it was it on Friday also next week? No difference what day. But remind me when we start that show us how to do the arms and the legs.
Okay.
Because then I think you need it.
Yeah, when we are done with the shape. So that's
Yeah, I think so. And then I will also show you, of course, painting, mixing paints, and then you have to remember, I will put down textiles, different detail materials. So if you need, for example, hair, ask me, hey, where can I find hair? We have textiles and skin and so on.
okay.
Fur. Okay. Yes, let's go on. 12:30, I will leave the room.
12:30?
11:30, sorry.
Okay.
And I think that there is no other classes here today, so if you want to stay and work and you have possibilities, it's possible.
I want to.
Yeah. You want to read those? Now you have a smart card, but here you don't have any other way. And I would give you advice. Put the legs a little bit nearer the knees. Because now they are quite long in, so it's maybe for example, 1.5, and then the same, 1.5, and the same. So what? I will prepare the video.
Rohan, do you think I also should make the head, like around the neck?
That's up to you. Usually we do, quite often people do the body exactly as you have done, and the head separately, and then you
Metal.
put.
I think I can use the metal. For
Yeah.
the
Yes. The metal, or it's also possible to use the wooden, but the metal is smart because then you can, for example, yeah.
Okay, and the head, again, make the head.
Yeah. But even with the head, I would say that leave, if you open it, I would say that with the head, leave something like that. So you have possibilities to fasten it. And then when it's ready, maybe you cut that off.
Okay.
So this is for fixed.
Okay.
So how can I start removing this part?
No, don't use that one. That's possible, but not so. It's a little bit tricky. I would say use the saw. Yes. When you come here, now I start to turn my saw. I'm working with the movement, but I'm turning at the same time. Yeah. There's no waste about it. Now the question is, do we have?
Being a teacher in Finland is so fun. You get to do lots of activities that can be, yes. Oh, you made, that's good. What is your project? What are you doing again?
Actually, I'm making the stand for toilet paper.
Oh, toilet paper, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm enjoying the work.
Are you enjoying the work?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
I am particularly enjoying the company of two friends. Here is Zigrong. And
Zingrong loves mermaids. So she's going to make a beautiful one.
And here is
right, Zingrong. Okay, so these are the tools we're going to be using, the drilling materials here to drill out. And we are going to go up to do some foam shading. These are also different tools that we are going to be using, different tools we're going to be using for the carving. I love this. Different swirls, different drills.
I have a question.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Ooh. This is the bigger place where we get to carve out the wood. This is the wood. Bigger machines. We are carrying out our class project, guys. Yes, Timo. What do you want?
You see? You also should.
I'm also thinking about your
Huh? Need.
I'm also thinking about your leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your first name?
Sharon.
Sharon. We should have signs. Sharon. I'm also thinking about your legs.
I want to make some beautiful legs.
One thing is that one, but it's quite hard when it's 6 millimeters.
Okay.
Another way is to work, for example, with this, that it's thinner.
Okay.
And here it's possible to think a little bit more design.
Okay.
So for example, if you think like that, then you could think, for example, like that. Now I'm thinking.
For me.
For me, yes, but I will then damage it. So
Damage it, so I will have to think for myself.
Yes. That's a kind of craft sadomasochism. At first we are thinking, but then we are.
Yeah.
In the curriculum of 1958, I think it was. If you read the curricula for craft subject, that was the first curricula that showed that now the pupils should start more on planning.
Okay.
And the text in Finnish and Swedish says that the pupils are allowed to plan, but after they have done their planning, the ready-made model will be put. For example, now it's not look so nice, but you see the idea.
Yes.
This is easier to shape than that one.
Okay.
This one is for legs and arms. But if you like it, I could pick more of these.
I will use this.
Yeah. Are you familiar with these tools?
Yes, I've been seeing them. I know.
You have seen them?
Yes.
This is for cutting. And there is in the metal room, we have more of them.
And this is for bending?
It's also possible to cut here. And the idea is here, if you go nearby this axis,
it cuts.
Yes, then it cuts very nicely. And this is more for
bending
and shaping. But I'll take more of these to you, and then you can use your imagination.
So if I do this, how do I fit it in? Am I going to use glue?
No, it's the same technique, drill and glue. So we first drill.
Okay.
But I think that you don't have to drill yet before you know exact positions. And then we take a drill that is exactly the same diameter.
Size. Okay.
I think it's 2.5 or 3 millimeters, but we will
Yeah, I will make the legs first.
Yes, make the legs. And then if you feel that, okay, now they're ready, I have to get help with those things, then you can start with the body.
Okay. So this will do.
I think that those will do, but I'll pick more of it to collaborate with.
Show me some love. Who is watching me? Show me some love. Share my video or like my video or comment. You see? I will do this and then I'll
Collation is like to make the bed.
No, the crochet.
Are you excited?
I'm going to make the duvet, the blanket. So you have to make your dress.
Honestly, I'm example, then I'm going to.
You just need something like this in the shape of a triangle. You need another one shape of a triangle, and then you just sew it.
So I can make a bread.
Yeah, that's how I'm bread.
Thank you, Mama. You will help me with that, right?
Mama?
Yes.
You will call me dinner for Mama. I think we're almost at the same age. I'm at the same age. I think we're at the same age.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
We. Yeah.
So also the tail. The tail, I think.
It's fun to teach in Finland. Come on, guys.
No, we are not at the same age. She has 3 children. I have only 1.
Yeah. So, and the tail, I also
I will show you how. You have 1 hook, the next line is 2 hook, the next line is 3 hook, the next line is 4 hook.
seems easy.
And
What
then
about,
you
what
stop.
about this part?
Yes, this part now is you do square. You make square. And
You
then
mean also the, I thought we were going to use wood for that one.
you will use your wood. Yes, but I want you to make, like, after doing this, you should make like a point. If you have more points, you can sew.
So what?
So we can go up there and we make crochet. It's just like a few minutes, we'll finish.
Okay, so you mean I put the wood, I still use the wood.
Yes, you use wood and wood, yes. Because me, I'm doing this with, I'm using textile and I'm going up there to crochet to put on the bed. Yeah.
Sounds very easy. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, so what happened yesterday?
Nothing. Yeah? Okay. You were asking Jane. Right?
You have told me I should be very
So this part will be as handle for holding. Let me show you as my movement.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So
so,
I can hold it.
yeah, so this one will take the handle very placing inside and we hold that.
Okay. After that, I cut it.
Yeah, so I see that one.
Oh.
And if you want to have, for example, 2 tools, so you keep them both, you will find it in the metal. Yes, you. One thing.
You can see what it's
With small pieces of wood, then when you stop for the day. So these are sizes that no one can use them to anything. They are actually energy. They are burning them.
Okay.
So here you find the place. Bigger
Okay.
pieces that are useful, you can leave on the table. And when you stop, you can work until the 10 o'clock in the evening, then the alarm goes on. And you clean up the tables. And did I show you the vacuum cleaner?
No.
No. Here you see on the wall. There is also here.
I'm trying to put the legs I'm demarcating. The legs will be somewhere here.
Floors, but then there's also
So when I do that, we are going to go live again. Bye bye.